Hi there, Roger Connect, President of Universal Business Builder, and I'm excited to have with me today Sarah Larson. And Sarah, you do a phenomenal job helping individuals, business owners, accountants, and so forth sell their services, get people to recognize the value in what it is they're offering to the point that people want to pay for that product or service that's offered. And what's beautiful is it's using a very proven technique called B.A.N.K. So let's do this. Let's start. Where did you get introduced to B.A.N.K?
Okay, about 3 years ago, I'd been an attorney for 17 years, had my own law practice, and I came across this woman teaching about personality science. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. You know, attorneys, of course, have the best reputation for being able to communicate with their clients and really show the clients how much they care. I mean, you know, everybody knows that we have the biggest hearts in the world, or are we missing them? I can't remember. Anyway, so I went to this seminar and I learned about this personality science, and I thought that would be really great to take into my own practice and show my clients. I was doing bankruptcy work, so I was dealing with people in a lot of crisis. I wanted to truly be able to show them how I cared by talking their language, by being able to communicate with their personality. So it wasn't just a matter of closing sales for me, but having them actually be satisfied with my results and send their friends and family to me. So I started using it in my own practice, took off with it. I had other attorneys saying, teach me, what are you doing? How are you getting this? And then I had other business owners saying, please teach me too. This is a system that applies to all professions, and in fact, it's now even being used in marriage and family counseling because people just need to know how to talk to each other. So literally earlier this year, I made the decision to close down my law practice and just teach this full time. So this is what I'm doing, is teaching people why they buy, how to communicate, and be able to not just tell somebody what you have, but explain to them in their terms why they need it.
Perfect. Now, one of the things that I've really liked about the B.A.N.K process is the fact that it enables us to understand why and how we come to our purchase decisions and how other people come to that same decision of buying a product or a service. And when you can understand that thought process, your own and theirs, it really enables you to better present your product or services in a way that they then appreciate the value and worth and are willing to then pay for that product or service. So with B.A.N.K, there are basically 4 types of decision makings, and ultimately there's a combination of each of these, but ultimately this is really quite simple with the 4. So help me understand what B.A.N.K stand for.
That's the acronym for the 4 personality types that we use. Now, personality science isn't new. It dates all the way back to Hippocrates, who would actually diagnose his patients what he called temperaments, but personality, before he'd even look at their body and their ailment, because he knew certain bodies or certain personalities were going to manifest different ailments. So he used the personality science back then. I'm sure you've probably heard of DISC, Myers-Briggs, the color code. One's based on aquatic animals, one's based on gemstones.
Dogs.
I mean, there are so many of them out there, and they're great.
And you've probably taken them too.
You probably have taken a few of them. But what's different about this system is that that system teaches you about you. This system tells you about your client in less than 90 seconds. The B.A.N.K stands for Blueprint, Action, Nurture, Knowledge, B.A.N.K. And so in less than 90 seconds, you literally have your client tell you which personality type they are and how they would like to be spoken to. Once you know that, you can take your wealth of knowledge as an accountant and explain to them why your services are exactly what they need.
Exactly. And one of the things that I think is powerful about this is that all of a sudden removes the word sell or sold from the process, because what you're doing is you're speaking in their language, giving them the information that they need to make that intelligent decision of moving forward and paying you for your services. That's the secret. That's the beauty of all this. So 2 things that we want to do here. 1, offer the opportunity to go get your code, figure out who you are, what is that prominent way that you make a purchase decision so you can understand your own thought process. But then after that, provide you a report, a lengthy report, 19 pages explaining exactly what it is that you're doing in that process of making your decision so that you can not only understand yourself, but now begin to understand other people. And what's beautiful about this is you can actually use this system to actually then better engage with and sell those people that you're working with to improve your closing rates and obviously get the clients you want. Really, there's 2 things in marketing you need to understand: marketing and sales. You're going to say something.
I was going to say, and it's not just about closing the sale, it's about having that satisfied customer who then tells their family and friends what a great job you did, because you're going to get a lot more sales from the warm market than you ever will for marketing.
Exactly. And one of the things that you'll also experience with this is all of a sudden your clients will no longer feel sold. And because they don't feel sold, because they feel as if it was their idea and they're wanting your services, they're going to be more inclined to give you referrals. They're going to be more interested in your services because they're now engaged with you. That's amazing and it's powerful. And so that's what B.A.N.K brings to the table for you to actually now step up your game and move into a world of not just being an order taker, but really being that master closer that you need to be. So understand this, if it's about business, it is universal. We're excited to work with you. Thank you for being here, Sarah. And I'm excited to have you working with her directly. This is going to be awesome. Take care and have a great day.